welcome back. My name's Kelsie, and I have a very special guest today, my own flesh and blood. This is my sister, Meredith. Say hello.
Hello.
She also claims to be the more athletic sibling.
Yeah, coordinated. Coordinated, not strength.
This is something we fight about every Christmas. Meredith's here to do this with us today. We're really excited to have her, and she's going to be demonstrating a lot of the modifications. She's also going to be demonstrating some options for without the foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller, you can always take the foam roller out of the equation on this workout and progress through these movements just on the floor with your body weight. So go ahead and grab your foam roller and get started. Another thing, my foam roller is 24 inches. Hers is, I think, 18. So there's a big difference, maybe 12. That's a big difference. Yeah, I think that's a 12-inch foam roller. So you can work through this workout with a variety of shapes and sizes of foam roller. Anyway, let's get going. Mare's excited, aren't you? She's so excited. Okay, we're gonna start with this foam roller right on top of the thighs. You're gonna place your hands right in front. You're gonna walk the knees slightly wider than the hips, toes forward. Slightly wider than the hips, toes forward. We're gonna start with a little RDL warm up. We're gonna just roll those arms down and lift, 2, take it back down, 2, lift, 2. You're shifting those hips back behind you. Slight bend in the knees. As you do this, you're shifting your gaze to the floor as well. Feeling that little tug on the back of the legs through the hamstrings and glutes. That foam roller really helps you maintain a good form here. Hold it low right here, just pulse, pulse. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold it there on 1. We're gonna drop that seat down between the heels, down, 2, lift, 2. Just a little drop, shifting that gaze up, the chest up. Hold it here, we're gonna pulse in this position. Pulse, pulse. Staying nice and low. That foam roller really keeps that good back position, pinching those shoulder blades back behind you. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, slowly extend those legs and roll up. You're gonna go ahead and walk to the back of the mat. Place the foam roller at the top of your mat. We're gonna get to that in a moment. Feet to the back of the mat, step your feet hip width apart, toes parallel. Big inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. You're gonna walk it down to your plank hold position, tuck the hips in and up. Pull the navel into the spine. You're gonna walk your hands up, 2, down, 2, up, and down. This is a little bit of a challenge move. Modify this by coming down to the knees, pulling the heels to the seat. Down, 2, and up. That's always an option, and if your knees are feeling tender, a little painful on the floor there, slide a towel or jacket, something cushiony underneath the knees for some added support. Great job. All right, hold the hands up there on the roller. You've got a couple options. You can either progress through this move without the foam roller, just on the knees, with the knees to the floor, heels to the seat for some assisted push-ups, some modified push-ups, or you can come up to the toes for these push-ups, or you can come up highest level to your foam roller right there. So Meredith's gonna show our modification here. You're gonna take it chest to the foam roller, 2, press, 2, down, 2, press, 2. If you're on the foam roller, gripping it firmly, elbows out to the side. Hold it low right here, pulse 8 times for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to the floor, seat to the heels. Press the chest down to the floor, keeping those hands on top of the foam roller, opening up that chest. Nice job. Press it back up. You're gonna come back up to that foam roller or on the floor. If you're on the floor, again, knees to the floor as a modification, seat to the heels to the seat. Right here, we've got 8. We're gonna take that right hand to the center, left hand to the outside. Take it down, 2, press, 2. Now switch. Down, 2, press, 2. Switch sides. You got this. Last one right here. Bend, press. Great job, knees to the floor, seat to the heels one more time. You can go ahead and hang out right there, or you can press that chest and those arms forward, rolling over that foam roller, opening that chest up. Nice stretch through the shoulders. Slowly roll it all the way back up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and bring that foam roller down to the knees, right on the shins. You're gonna come into this bear hold position, placing that foam roller right underneath the knees, and hands firmly pressing into the floor, shoulder width apart. We're gonna pull those knees into the chest, rolling them over the top of the foam roller. Here we go, pull it in, 2, back, 2, in, 2, back, 2. Nice job. Nice strong shoulders, nice strong core. Modify this, won't move, by just stepping in, 2, back, 2. That's an option as well. All right, we're gonna continue these. This time, we're gonna drive those hips up a little bit with that pull. In, 2, back, 2. Hips up as you pull the knees in, back, 2. Nice job. You have 2 more. Last one right here. Nice job, hold it there. You're gonna pull those knees to the floor, quick reset. Go ahead and set back. Roll those wrists, twist those wrists around, shake them out. How you feeling? Are you feeling good? She seems like she's having fun. Okay, back to it. At any point during this class, I don't know if I said this, take the foam roller out of the equation to simplify this. You can always take the modifications. The foam roller does add a challenge variable to the workout, so keep that in mind. Okay, back to it. This is one last little challenge push. Knees to the floor. Square to the floor, come up to that straight arm plank. You're gonna take that right leg, that left leg, cross it behind the right. So you're in this side twist here. You're gonna pull those hips up, 2, down, 2. Little oblique lift. You can make this as challenging as you'd like. You can drive those hips all the way up, or you can just find a little 1-inch lift and down, keeping those hips square to the side. All right, hold it at the top for 8. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Reset one more time. Whew. Okay, back to it. Back to those hands and knees, extend those legs. This time that right leg crossing behind the left, slight turn. Woo. That's some stuff on my booty. All right, we're gonna pull those hips up to the ceiling. Here we go, lift, 2, down, 2. Driving the hips up toward the ceiling and down. Nice job. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1, hold it at the top, 8 seconds right here. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to the floor, good job. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and lie all the way down, and you're gonna have that foam roller right on top of the thighs. I have my foam roller on mid-thigh. Mary's gonna place it closer to the hips. The closer the foam roller is to your hips, the easier this will be. If you want to make it more challenging, roll it further down toward the knees. I'm gonna keep mine on mid-thigh, closer to the knees. Down to your chest, you're gonna place your hands in front, and then you're gonna pull those elbows out to the side just slightly. So you've got a slight turn in of those hands. Pull the chin to the chest. You are gonna pull that belly button into the spine to lift the core into a hollow position, pressing through the upper back and shoulders to lift your chest up off the floor. Here we go. Press, lift, 2, down, 2, press, lift. Pulling that core in and up. Nice hollow position there. A lot of lat activation, strong core. 4 more, here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1, hold it at the top. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, melt down. Great job. And roll it over the thighs there. Whatever feels good. We're gonna come up to standing. When you're ready, take a quick sip of water if you need to. I know I do. You need some water? Okay, let's do it. Quick sip of water. All right, how you feeling? Good. You ready to keep going? Yes. Yeah, she is. Okay, you're gonna go ahead and place that roller on the floor. We're gonna take a step in front of our roller. You know what, Mary, let's go to the side so people can see a little bit better. Just like this. Step in front of your roller. We're gonna start with our right leg. Place that right foot back on top of the roller so the top of your toes are on the roller and it's extended back pretty far, far enough that you can roll back with it. Chest rolled back, pinch the shoulder blades together, pull that core in. Hands to the hips. If you need some added balance support, grab a chair or a wall or something to kind of brace yourself on as you do this. Those are your options. We're gonna take it back, 2, lift, 2, lunge, and lift. Another thing that might help with balance support, arms in front, back, 2, lift, 2. As you do this, you're gonna drop that knee as far as a little bit in front of the toes. They track right over the toes, slightly in front. Recruiting the top of the thigh here. Nice job. We've got thighs, glutes, everything's working here, hamstrings. Hold it low right here, just pulse it. Pulse, pulse. Keep that chest lifted, chin lifted. For 4, 3, 2, hold it low on 1. At this point, if it's getting a little challenging with the foam roller, go ahead and take the foam roller out of the equation and just step with it right there in that lunge without the foam roller. That's a modification option. So you're gonna stay nice and low in that. You're gonna roll that knee, that right knee in, 2, back, 2, in, 2, back, 2. So if you're taking that modification without the roller, you're just stepping in, stepping back, stepping in, stepping back. And if you need to come up a little bit higher to relieve some of that burn, you can do that as well. The goal is to keep yourself in that point of tension for as long as you can, getting close to that point of failure. That's when you force your muscles to adapt. Here's 3, here's 2. Hold it back on 1, pulse to finish, pulse. Pulse, stay nice and low, chin lifted, chest lifted. Driving through that heel. 4, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, great job. Okay, you're gonna lose that foam roller for a moment. You're gonna come down to that lunge. In that lunge position, you're gonna lift that front to heel and lower. Lift, lower. A little bit of calf work, putting a little more work into the top of the thigh here as you sit back into it. Here's 3. Here's 2. Hold that heel lift on 1, tuck the hips to finish right here, a little scoop of that core. Tuck, tuck. You've got this, hang on to it. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, great job, shake it out. You're gonna come down to the floor. How you feeling? Shaking. You're making it through. We're gonna come down to the floor. Okay. I asked Mary to come. I didn't give her any of the choreo beforehand. So, you're doing, how are you keeping up? Doing pretty good? So she's finding out what we're doing along with all of you. All right, we're gonna place our feet on the foam roller. Feet hip width apart, toes parallel. Drive the hands into the floor. Again, modify this by losing the foam roller. You're gonna drive those hips to the ceiling, 2 counts. Up, 2, down, 2. Drive, and down. We're gonna speed this up right here. Here we go. Lift, down, lift, down. Squeezing the glutes, driving the hips to the ceiling. 3, 2, hold that lift on 1. You're gonna tap that right hip, down, lift, then left, down, lift. Alternating sides here. Here's 4, 3, 2. Hold that lift on 1. Right here, hold that lift. We're gonna roll this out over the heels and in 2. Little Nordic hamstring curls there. If this gets to be too much with the roller, you can step your feet to the floor, just walk it out to the heels and then back up. Walk out to the heels and then back to the feet. Here's 3. Here's 2. All right, hold it out on one, heels to the floor, toes lifted. So walk those feet out if you're on the floor, lift the toes. Your hips, lower, lift, lower, lift. Nice job, hang on to it. Hold it up, just pulse, pulse. Final change right here, finish strong. 4, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Belt down, pull those knees into the chest. Whew. Quick sip of water if you need it, and then come back up to standing. So even things out. Shall we? Yeah. Shall we keep going?
Yeah.
She loves this. She loves it. I give Meredith so much secondhand embarrassment, and she's feeling that so much right now, aren't you?
No, this is a good example of someone who is first time going at it after a couple years off.
That's why I brought her in. I know she's been slacking lately, so I needed to get her in. So for this next one, we're going to work through the same thing we just did on the other side, and then we're going to come down to the floor, finish with a slightly different variation for those glute bridges. So this time we have that left foot behind. Place that foam roller right on top of the toes of that left foot, right foot in front. You want to scoot it back a little bit so you can get deep into that lunge. And remember, you can always take that roller out of the equation and do these lunges just right there on the toe. Okay, take it down 2 counts. Down, 2, lift, 2. Letting that knee fall slightly in front of the toes recruits a little bit more of the glutes there. Whoop, I lost it. Four more like that. Here's 3. Here's 2. Hold it low on 1. We're going to pulse it right there in that deepest lunge. Pulse, pulse. Pinching those shoulder blades together. 4, 8, 6, 4, 3. Hold it low on 1. You're going to hang out right there. You're going to roll that knee in. 2. If you're not using the roller, you're just stepping in and back. In, 2, back, 2. Challenge yourself to stay low in this position. Embrace that shake, embrace that burn. 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. Hold it back right here. Pulse it there. Pulse, pulse. Hang on to it. 4, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lose that roller. We're going to set it to the side. Stay low in that lunge. Low in it, deep in that lunge. Step back slightly, stack the hips, shoulders over the hips. You're going to raise that front heel in lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. You've got that foam roller there if you want a little extra support as well. You can place that right there. Help it let it prop you up if it's a little bit, if it's tall enough. 4, 3, 2. Hold that lift on 1. Tuck those hips. Tuck, tuck. Little scoop of the core in and up. Little anterior pelvic tilt. Here's 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Okay, back down to the floor. This time, we're going to have a wide leg stance. Go ahead and roll onto your back. We're going to walk those feet out to the sides. Turn your toes out, heels in, hands to the sides of your mat. A little bit of a wide leg turned out stance this time. If you don't have a wide foam roller, you have a couple options. Back to that position we were in before, with your feet hip width apart, or you can simply bring those feet right down to the floor, depending on the width of your roller. Here we go. Drive it up, 2, down, 2. Lift, down. Finding a little pause at the top of your movement. Hold that lift. You're going to hold it there. This time we circle, circle, circle. Reverse that circle. 4, 2, hold it up. Knees press, 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 hold. Knees press, 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 freeze. Last one here, hold that press. You're gonna roll it out or walk it out or step it out if you're not using the roller. Heels to the floor, toes lifted. So your legs are at a slight angle, slight bend in those knees. Hips lower, lift, lower, lift. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold that lift on 1, tuck to finish, tuck, tuck. Last 8 right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2 more tucks. Here's 2, 1, melt it down. Great job. Hamstrings on fire, glutes on fire. Pull those knees in, roll it up. We're gonna finish on our back, so you can stay on the floor. Sip of water if you need it. I know I do. You just wanna keep going? You ready? Ready to jump back into it? Yeah, this is good. You can start taking my classes. Did you know I have a YouTube channel? Did you know? I'm on YouTube. Did you know that?
Yes, I have taken the classes, not as frequently as I should be. This is very eye-opening.
It is. So maybe you can subscribe to me on YouTube. Do you know how to do that? Have you? Oh, great. Oh, wow. Look at my supportive family. So she's subscribed to me, but she's never actually done one of my workouts. Maybe it would have been good for you to do one before you came.
I have subscribed to the idea of starting more.
I love that. I love it. Okay, come on down to the mat. Okay, foam roller is going to go on the back vertically. So depending on your foam roller, this might be uncomfortable. If it is, just lose it. But this is going to give you a little bit more of a challenge, put a little bit more of a demand for stability on the core, which is what we're looking for. So you want that foam roller to run, so she'll do the modification without the foam roller, but you want that foam roller to run right along your spine, stopping right there on the tailbone. Hands to the floor. Whoop. So your head, here we go, right here on the foam roller. Reach those arms up overhead. You're going to lift and down, a little curl down, just driving those fingertips up toward the ceiling. Little upper body curl there. 4 more. Here's 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Reach for the ceiling. Little reach, reach. Getting as high as you can there without shifting your weight onto the hips. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. You're going to place those fingertips to the floor. Float that left leg. Reach that right arm up. Reach, 2, down, 2. Opposite arm, opposite toe. If you're getting a little bit of pain behind the neck, an option here is to place the hand behind the head and just reach the elbow toward the knee. That's an option as well, just like that. The goal here is to keep contact with your lower back and that foam roller the whole time. Hold it up right here. Curl, reach, curl, reach. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We're going to switch sides. So place that left hand behind the head, elbow wide, right fingertips to the floor, or keep that left arm straight overhead, whatever you'd like to do here. Up, 2, out, 2, up, and out. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. Hold it up right here. Reach for that toe to finish 8 times. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay, rest that head. You can scooch down slightly. Let's let that roller roll over the back, placing your head on the roller just side to side there. If you're on it, that feels nice. Okay, now we're going to place that roller right behind the lower back. So you can come back to it, Mare. Right behind the lower back. Plant those feet hip width apart, toes parallel. Reach those arms forward. We're going to bring the arms up overhead, leaning that chest back and lift. Hands to the knees. Back, 2, lift, hands to these knees. Nice and slow. What you're shooting for here is to reach those arms back behind the ears on the back as you lean. 4. Here's 3, Here's 2. Hold it back on 1. Little pulse, pulse, pulse. Arms as high as you can overhead for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, great job. Pull those hands behind the knees, quick reset. We're gonna go ahead and roll that roller right underneath the tailbone, right underneath the hips, and you're gonna roll all the way back with it just like this. So if you've got a small foam roller, that should support it. It's gonna give you a little bit more range of motion with that lower abs. So again, modify this by losing the foam roller at any point. Go ahead and grip it down on the side or pressing those hands into the floor. Pull those knees to the chest. You're just gonna pull them in, 2, extend them out straight, 2, in, 2, extend straight, 2. Keeping that strong core, avoiding any lower back arch. 4. Here's 3. Nice job. Hang on to it. Here's 2. Here's 1. You're going to hold it out on 1. You're going to take those toes slightly apart. You're just going to cross them one over the other. Cross left over right and right over left. As you do this, imagine you're pressing your navel down into your spine. We don't want any arch back here. Here's 2 and 1. Great job. Now you're going to kiss the toes together. Pull those knees out to the sides. Down, 2, lift, 2. Lower, tap the floor with those toes. Lift, 2. Keeping those knees out to the side. Nice job. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Hold it up on 1. We're going to extend and bend right here. Legs open, close, open, tap. Hold it open here. You're going to tap that right foot down, lift, then left, down, lift. Alternating sides here. Hold it up, flex the feet. Toes to the sides. You're going to pull those heels together in the center. In, 2, out, 2. In, 2, out, 2. Nice job. Keeping them nice and low. Here's 4. Hang on to it. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. Hold it in right here. You're going to bend and extend those knees slightly. Little bend, extend, keeping those heels glued together. Here's 4, 3, 2. Little matchstick rub of the heels on 1 right here. Finish strong. It's getting you. We're almost done. Last little push. Last 8 right here for 8, 6. Hang on for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Great job. Hey, that's what we're going for. We're going to failure. That's when you force your muscles to change, to adapt, to accommodate for that demand. We're going to do some prone work, so we're going to place that foam roller right there in front. You're going to come down onto your stomach. If you can't be on your stomach, go ahead and just go on your hands and your knees, alternating, reaching opposite arm, opposite leg up. But if you can't be on your stomach, you're rolling all the way down, just like this. Wrists right on top of the foam roller there. You're just gonna press and lift that head. Nice little stretch. Nice job. Inhale, release. Bringing that head down to the floor. One more time. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. Great job. Now you're gonna lift your arms and legs right there. Hold that lift for 8. You can have a little pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold that lift on 1. You're going to snake those arms back behind you. Pull it in and back. 2, forward, 2. Back. Lifting that chin as you reach those arms back. Keeping those legs lifted off the floor the whole time. Hold it back right here. Find your highest point isometric hold to finish.
Look, if you had
Last 8 for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, melt down on 1. Press it all the way up. Pressing that seat back to the heels, little child's pose. Pull it up. Quick cat-cow there in the center. Knees, shoulders, knees and hands hip width apart, shoulder width apart. Big inhale, arch your back and look up. Exhale, chin to the chest, lower back to the ceiling. One more time, inhale, arch your back and look up. Exhale, chin to the chest, lower back to the ceiling. Plant the toes, press it back, heels to the floor, back into that pike stretch. Pedaling the knees, pressing the chest down through the shoulders. Nice job. Then you're going to plant both heels to the floor. Slowly walk yourself up to that half hold position. Finding a little half hold there, you can pedal the knees. Little lift, lower, lift, lower. Nice job. You're going to roll it all the way up on this one here, one vertebrae at a time. Slowly roll all the way up, rolling the shoulders. Head is the last to lift. Give yourselves a round of applause. Great job. You did it. Yes, come back for more. Thanks for joining us today. See you next time.